Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Dark Heresy beta. This is the next week, by the way, so if I don't remember everything, forgive me, but I know we have to look for some heretic possibility of a covert heretic cell planning the assassination of a high-ranking individual in the Lucid Palace. So, identify and eliminate any potential threats to the lives of attendees. So, inspect the transit checkpoint. Note, inspection of security checkpoints is one of the mandatory audit measures. Monitor the food tasting. Monitoring the reaction of a disposable organism to food consumption is the oldest and most reliable method of detecting poisons. Request a report from the Chief Tech Warden. The maintenance of the Lucid Palace mechanisms falls under the purview of this Adeptus Mechanicus unit. Talk to Captain Ismar. The individual is a member of the Centillion Fusiliers regiments and possesses information regarding current security measures. And investigate the shuttle wreckage. Priority search area, the palace docks. So, let's check the map. So one thing I do wish, there we go, is that you can move the map around. As far as I know, you can't move it around. But alright. Let's go ahead and explore. Nothing over there. So nothing to the right. We came from down here. Let's go to the left. We don't need to change. We don't have anybody else to put in there. Take the main hall. Take me to the God Emperor statue. Take me to the palace entrance. Take me to the chapel. To the Agri Conservatory Auditorium.
At once.
Yep. Let's see. Where would this be? I mean, we could just search around, I guess. All is calm. Okay, so those are guys that'll just take us where we want. Statue of the God Emperor is made of tastelessly expensive materials. Well then.
Reconnoitering.
Lord Calixus Marius Hax. What was that percentage thing? Sleight of hand. Do F5 and try that.
Mind you.
A little grenade. Medico kit. Then we also got this.
Success.
Inventory of gifts for the Lord Calixtus. The list is accompanied by notes. Life of Saint Golgena Angevin in an ornate binding, 3 units. Chrono with various inlays of differing value, 12 units. Sculptural ensemble for a fountain, 1 unit. Find a way to transport this massive piece to the palace storage. Rare Amazic, 1 unit. Add to the Lord Calix's collection. Oversee personally. Lesserax Trophy 1. Ceremonial Blades 28. Astropath 1 unit already sent to Master Zeo. Recreational Shuttle 1. Combat Servitor 2. Plant Seeds 1 cargo unit. Send it to the Agro Seer Biologist, let him handle it. Additional loads of jewelry, minor temple relics, and weapons 268 units. The inventory has been received, certified, and amended by Chamberlain Severin. A data slate containing a detailed list of all the gifts for the Lord Calixtus sent to by the noble houses of Scintilla in honor of the sacred festival. Okay, I like this thing right here in the Inquisitorial Journal. Most distinguished persons have the right to rest in such expensively furnished chambers. Let's talk to Lord Calixtus Marius Hax. Pleasure of conversation for the festivities have concluded. For now we must ask... Oh, listen. And we bid you to prepare the audience chambers for our imminent conversation with the Fabricator General of the Lath World's fleet, Cartesiarchus Hecatus Prime. The arrival of his envoy promises a lasting commercial alliance, thus any oversight on your part will not be tolerated. Clue acquired. Okay. And Planetary Governor Scintilla of Scintilla. It will be seen to, your lordship, in the best possible manner. Do you have any other requests at this time? See that breakfast is prepared for us. We desire something light and restrained. A glass of pure water shall complement the meal perfectly. You are dismissed. Okay.
Always on the move.
Oh, here's the, food. I may be suffering from a bout of bodily discomfort. Never mind. By the grace of the throne, I will serve at one more feast. Apprentice Taster. Listen carefully, Derry. Put a piece on your tongue and do not swallow it right away. In your mind and heart recite the prayer, praise be to his martyrs and sufferers 3 times, then thrice again. And only then let the morsel slide into your throat. Afterward, ahem, sir, can we help you? We are currently busy tasting the food. Poison will not reveal itself, as I am sure you'll understand. So we can examine the dishes. Step aside. An agent of the Inquisition is going to handle the tasting. That means me. Or go ahead, I am simply here to observe the tasting. Let's examine the dishes. The table is laden with authentic meats, succulent pieces of fruit, rich broths, and crispy pastries. Food that most people in the Imperium could never hope to taste or even imagine. Go ahead, I'm simply here to observe. As you wish, sir. The servant dutifully samples piece after piece, chewing each one slowly. As he is finishing a portion of a spicy dish, he suddenly presses a napkin to his mouth. Think it was poisoned. Maybe not. Maybe he just choked on it. Master, are you unwell? The young man reaches for a vial on the table. I'll give you an antidote right away. That is unnecessary. I can very well distinguish the poison from the other problem. Ooh, so we can study the... We have Medicae to inspect the taster. Awareness to study the dish, both at 85. Let's inspect the taster. Failed. It does not look like poisoning. More likely it was merely the result of overeating. Well, how about awareness? Alright, that succeeded. The aroma of the spices effectively masks the sweet odor of another, foreign substance. It appears that the food is not poisoned in my supervision. Something has been added to the food. Impossible. I checked everything back in the kitchen. You checked it? And how did you check exactly? Today is too important a day to conduct just one tasting. This table is set as a backup, and to teach you, my boy. The taster's face turns crimson. My boy, my dear boy, did you try to poison me? No, this is just a drop of our purging syrup. You said you were suffering from gout and your bowels were getting weak. I just wanted you to retire early and not risk your health anymore. We have a little bit of Amelathian. I believe your apprentice. I hope you can forgive him. We'll do that. The servant looks sternly into his apprentice's tear-filled eyes and sighs. I taught you poorly, Derry. Never mind. Come on. Let me give you 20 lashes, and then you can relearn our trade all over again. I would gladly receive 100, master. Just take care of yourself. That's pretty funny. Antidote. Mixture used by tasters in case of intoxication. Okay. Well, I guess if we get poisoned. We can listen in. I heard Mistress Rogue Trader has been invited to attend the festivities. I wonder if Master Seneschal will grace us with his presence too. Master Seneschal? Saint's blood. I hope you don't mean that maimed bandit, Dougal. Why wouldn't I mean him? What a man. And he does so love my pastries. Whenever Master Chamberlain orders fruit buns for the Rogue Trader's arrival, I always bake an extra dozen. Not a crumb gets left behind. Rumor has it Master Seneschal is still a bachelor. Mira, I beg of you, stop. He has no time for your nonsense. He's forever at Mistress Chorda's heels, hanging on her every word. He may be lame, but if she so much as breathes a wish, he jumps in with both feet. It doesn't matter if it's murder or robbery, he'll do it. That's what the rumors say, and everyone knows it. Alright. Chorda's Seneschal is known for his ruthlessness. Despite his limp, he follows the Lord Captain everywhere and is ready to do whatever she commands. You just listen to what I'm about to tell you. 17 turns ago, he was staying at the palace with Mistress Chorda. It was my job to clean his chambers. I go in, and he comes rushing at me, eyes wild. And right there on his tunic, a red stain, just like blood. I don't know what he was doing in there, but it was sure something wicked. 17 turns ago, he say? That's exactly when I was baking my pies and sent 3 dozen of them up to his chambers. They were filled with iacanthan berries? Why are you bad-mouthing Master Seneschal? Emperor, have mercy, Mira. What's going on? Ah, seems like something's happening. Here's the quartermaster, though. Containers hold not only weapons, but also building materials. The fortified post will be deployed here. Oh, awareness. Take a closer look at the fusilier. Okay.
Never still for long. Effective as always.
Behind the garish uniform with gilded buttons, a foppishly Talma. You would truly do better to mind your own business. Alright, where? Inventory of gifts. No, that's the Fabricator General's representative arrived at the Lucid Palace for business. That's not what it is. Dang it. Guest testimonies. Seneschal is known for his... Yes. The colonists suspected one of the honored guests of being a heretic and was preparing to reveal their identity. Dang it. Didn't get to see, didn't really get to read what he said. Ooh. Yeah, Claymore, that's a two-handed one, though. Flak armor, the exact same.
Tread carefully.
We can trade with them. Sell all our junk. What's he got? Helm of Resolve. Boots of Masochism. Requirements Oberon Boned. What? I guess that's a person. Psyker. Okay. Plus 10 awareness. Acolyte Cloak. The word's defense is increased by 5. Inventory. Oh, this is my stuff. I'm looking at my stuff like, oh, we got some good stuff. There's some good stuff here, and that's mine. We can sell this, since we already have it. I don't think we need 2 shotguns. That's an auto gun? Oh wait. Shotgun 7 and 9 plus 7 extra. Is this any different? Yes, better. Never mind. That one in there. Alright. I don't think... Yeah, I mean, we haven't even gotten in combat yet, so... Guess we can't go
Keeping my eyes open.
I bestow upon you the blessing of Type 3 verification. Every word you utter shall be heard by me and by the Omnicia, for I am the conduit of his will. Proceed. The Omnicia has granted me insight into the social friction between Lord General Odom and Canoness Marcella. I have personally witnessed their verbal interaction escalate into an exchange of hostile comments. To underscore the value of this observation, I hasten to share data regarding the Lord General. It has come to my attention that her political opponents are perishing. The frequency of such occurrences exceeds the parameters of statistical coincidence. Your report is accepted as significant. Your personal standing has been elevated from insignificant to moderately valuable. You are hereby mandated to experience joy and awe at this realization during your evening prayers. Now depart. May the Omnissiah bless your service. Right. They're not allowed to talk anymore. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. Alright, got some more stairs over there. Let's see what's in here. Chief Tech Warden. Sagging beneath the weight of his implants, the tech priest busily taps on the cogitators. Command runes. Lines run across the vid screen at terrifying speed. The layman comes with a request. The layman may speak. This unit is capable of multitasking. We can show the sigil. I have been tasked with assessing the security of the palace. Report on the status of the relevant systems. The tech priest freezes for a brief moment. You can hear a buzzing sound coming from his head. Report generated. Available categories: lifting mechanisms, maintenance servitors, door control panels, palace turrets. What's the situation with the lifts? The machine's spirits are appeased. The repairs have been completed. The incense has been burned. Tell me about the servers. All functional servers are carrying out duties in their designated areas. Their numbers are insufficient to meet the needs of the palace. Therefore, the text scripture protocols are to be followed. Specifically, those contained within the scripture titled "To the Suffering" on the sanctity of prioritization and allocation. The measures taken have compensated for the lack of working capacity and returned activities to acceptable values. The location of the servitor responsible for replacing worn-out filter parts in the main hall has not been determined. The air quality in the hall is rated as unsatisfactory. 4 units from the Fusilier category failed the search mission. The loss of the repair servitor unit is an undesirable but acceptable error. Send another servitor to attend the repairs. The function has been assigned to the designated servitor. Interference with the set algorithms will be classified as tech heresy. The tech priest holds a solemn pause. Furthermore, components of the holy mechanisms registered in the servitor's possession are to be considered lost until such time as the location of the specified unit is determined. What about the doors and windows? In honor of the celebration, a prayer was read over each gate. The drives and control panels underwent the optimization rite. The palace windows have been subjected to total operational control. According to the Omnissiah's will, they isolate the unguarded respiratory tracts of under-augmented subjects from the toxic particulates surrounding the spires, preventing untimely expiration. Are the turrets working correctly? The health of the mechanisms has been verified according to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation. Units belonging to the Fusilier category have been instructed to show reverence to the machine spirits. I can look for your lost servitor. Where should I start? 2 areas meet the probability criteria: the corridor leading to the auditorium and the Agra Conservatory. Everything seems to be in order. Order is the essence of the Adeptus Mechanicus existence. Okay, we can look for that.
Mind your surroundings.
Ooh. Dreaded las pistol. Get extra armor damage.
No sense in delay.
Repair kits. Restores plus 32 armor durability to the target. Send the reserve patrol to the northeast passage. They must be in place before the guard change. It will be done, Captain. Was the captain Canoness Marcella? Contained plasma. The man glances quickly at his data slate. The Emperor protects, Acolyte Elijah. I received a report of your arrival at the Lucid Palace. Captain Ismar, commander of the Lucid Palace Guard for the duration of the festivities. Are you familiar with every guest? Only the most important ones. My subordinates handle the rest. If something suspicious happens, they immediately report to me. I am inspecting the palace for threats. Tell me about your security measures. Please follow me. The guard change is imminent. I oversee each one personally. Everything must be precise. Our vigilance and discipline will give the enemy no chance. Squad M8, report. No incidents, Captain. Squad M8 has surrendered its post. Squad S27 has taken up the post. Glory to the Emperor. In the name of the God Emperor, serve faithfully to your post. The ceremonial procession will pass along this route. 53 posts, 100 patrols, regular Vox reports, combat vehicles are on standby in case of a ground assault. The ceremonial, okay. Guardsman Weberosa, return your weapon and leave your post. I cannot comply. No password given. Reporting the violation. The password is Wail of the Dead. Turn off the Vox. As you can see, we have our own countermeasures in case of sabotage. Vigilance and only vigilance. We are assembling an armory behind this door. From here we can establish the optimal route for ammunition. Supply and all the passageways are under our control. The south wing is guarded by the Adeptus Sororitas. I believe you are the last one who could have passed through. According to security protocol, the south entrance should already be closed. All the Voxes and turrets entrusted to us are functioning properly. You can find out more about the status of the palace's mechanisms in the Tech Sanctuary, last door on the left. Already did that. The north wing is straight ahead. There you will find Lord General Odom. She is personally overseeing the deployment of the transit checkpoint. That is all. I hope you can rest assured that our Fusiliers will prevent any threat that might arise. I wonder who is really in charge of the Palace Guard, Canoness Marcella or Lord General Odom? The captain is clearly unsure how to respond. I take orders from the Lord General, if that is the nature of your question. He hesitates again before continuing. I understand your confusion. Everyone witnessed the esteemed Canoness arguing with Lord General Odom over security measures. She clearly does not trust us, but let me assure you, the Centillion of Fusiliers are capable of fulfilling any objective they are assigned. You have done well with assuring the palace's security, Captain. It is a special honor to hear such words from a servant of the Holy Inquisition. Thank you. I perform my duty faithfully in the name of the Imperium and for the glory of my regiment. We got some, I guess, trust with the Centillion Fusiliers. The captain's voice erupts with static and unintelligible words as he listens to the message. His face slowly drains of color. Let's listen in to the conversation. Based on the snippets you overhear, you understand that a certain relic has been stolen. I'm afraid I have some urgent business to attend to. I must not delay you any longer. I heard everything and I'm willing to track down the relic for you. Only a fool will refuse to help the help of an agent of the Golden Throne. I will tell you what is known about the incident. One of the gifts to the Lord Calixus, a sacred mace, was stolen while being transported to the palace. The Fusiliers found the container fragments near the transit checkpoint. Perhaps you'll find something there that might lead you to the heretic. May the God Emperor aid you. I must send out orders at once and do everything possible to recover the relic. Alright. The journal, this is of course, yeah. Got the mace. Then the Inquisitor journal. Got a little more here. The air outside the spires is toxic. Breathing it is fatal. A sacred mace intended as a gift for the Lord Calixtus was stolen by unidentified heretics. Okay, that's really, I love this. You can go back and read the conversation you got the dialogue from. That's really cool. Had a mutual dislike. According to rumors, political opponents of the Lord General are wont to end up dead. What? Little spelling thing there. Alright, so that's over there. Canoness Marcella. Let's go back to the journal. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright, so we won't go through here just yet, because I don't think, or up here just yet, because I don't think we actually need to. Well, let's get it. Ooh. I was gonna say, let's get it on the map. Multiple footprints detected. The Adepta Sororitas members are excluded from analysis. Interesting. How would you let the thieves get away? If you don't find the relic, I'll skin you alive. So these footprints stop here. There's the docks. So I think this can go out to the wreckage. Let's go back over here. Activate the remotely hypothesis as senior tech priest is capable of granting access. Okay.
Moving.
The container's broken. Its dimensions match the length of the stolen mace perfectly. What's over here?
Always on the move.
Okay, so that's probably the same one. Oh, this is a tech priest. Holy hell. We could probably get him to let us go through the doors. Let's go back over here though. Let's continue this real quick. A frail Ecclesiarch, his frame weighed down by a thunder hammer, fervently delivers a sermon. In front of him rests an ancient-looking mace that closely matches the description of the stolen relic. The other clerics repeat the prayer words after him as one. Only the two fearsome arco-flagellants stand in silence. We can listen to the sermon. We can approach to speak. In the name of the Holy Inquisition, I demand an explanation. Let's listen. Steel your hearts, for ours is a long journey to a place where the enemy will not find the relic. The God Emperor has granted us a sign, and thus we shall enact his will. We shall enact his will. May our crime become our sacrifice in the name of faith. Even if we are persecuted, pursued, killed, the relic shall be saved. The old man's body trembles as he speaks. Let's approach. Could be our first taste of combat, and we could die because there's a lot of people. Robot right there. Oh, golden throne. The old man covers the mace with his hands as if trying to shield you even from your gaze. The youngest of the initiates stare at you in awe. However, only they show reverent fear at the mention of the Inquisition. Well, we have diplomacy, but we have a 50% chance. I swear by the sigil entrusted to me, I will protect the relic. Let's try it. Succeeded. For a moment, his gaze softens, but the zealous fire soon flares up in his eyes once more. No, this duty is mine alone. I must not lay such a burden upon your shoulders. It was foretold that if I did not conceal the relic, the enemies of humanity would seize it. Only one way remains to prevent the holy object from falling into the hands of darkness. May the God Emperor forgive me. Let the all-pure fire be released. At these words, the arco-flagellants turn their heads towards you in unison, and the old man drops an armed grenade directly in front of him. Well then. Eliminate it before the relic is destroyed. Relic integrity 5. Prepare for battle. Get your characters into position. Oh shit. Can I literally put them anywhere? There's no good place besides maybe over here. Oh no, you can't. Okay, there's an X. I mean, I can't go anywhere. Well, he's a heavy gunner. I'm wondering, like, could we possibly kill him and it be over? But I doubt it. And I'm not really sure what she... I can't remember what she is. I guess we're ready. Weak may be the body, but not the spirit. What is... Oh, he killed himself. Okay. Alright, well... Yeah, he just killed himself. Alright, so... I've never done combat. I'm surprised there was no tutorial. Got the pistol. I wish I could put a grenade. Because I have grenades. I'm wondering, should I go for these guys? Since they only have 3, I could kill them. Or start on that guy. If I do a precise shot... Here you can choose which body part to target with a precise attack. Note, hits to different body parts lead to different outcomes. Precise attacks to the torso always have a 100% hit chance. Okay. So, only a 22% chance for the head. What is, hitting this point can inflict bonus damage. Okay. But it's only at 22%. So... maybe I don't do that with him. Maybe I start by just trying to take out the closest guys. But we could also just do... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. A slash.
A calculated risk. I'll make
Miss.
it work.
Your character missed to increase hit chance, improve weapon skill for melee weapons, and ballistic skill for ranged weapons. I wonder if...
It's futile.
Yeah, this is as much as we have, I think. What's this? Bullet Storm. Criminal Blinding Feint. Sigil of Inquisition. Shockwave. Can I do that? No, it's X. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can only end turn. Okay, so our Psyker. Ooh. Oh, damn. You could do this. The Pyromancy Firestorm and try to get both of these guys, but I'm not sure. Again, first time ever playing a Warhammer, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, he has a grenade. Okay. Let's throw a grenade. There. I can't get both of those. Actually, what we could do... How do I, Okay, that's how I cancel. Alright, so the grenade is 2 AP. So let's... Saying I can't throw it there though. I can get both of those guys with it, and I can get both of these guys. I do have 4 left, so I could do both. And they'll probably die by their turn because they're burning. Okay, so you can't use... Oh, I only had 1. Oh, damn. Okay. And that actually used it all. No, 2 action points. So I guess... Okay, I get you. Let's see... We can get a, So what is... Major Psychic Power. Veil Degradation is increased by 1. I feel like Veil Degradation is bad. Push. Push them. Could we? Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, Okay, so that actually used it. God damn it. Oh, that's cool. This does additional burning. We'll save that. Yeah, I knew they would die, because that would have been a waste.
Refocus your efforts.
Self-arson.
We need to take that one out.
So they're gonna blow themselves up. Gotcha. Perform twice, but deal negative 25% less damage. And air attacks cost 1. He cannot be used simultaneously. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, she has a flamer. See, I need to realize what they have. Friendly fire. Oh, I didn't realize I was right there. Critical effects may be inflicted on a chosen body part. I didn't get hurt too bad. We killed both of them. So. Alright, so he also has a frag grenade. The only thing I'm worried about are these guys because they have so much health. Let's see about using this. That way he dies, he at least gets hurt. Can't do anything else, but I think he's in a fine spot. Oh, I forgot about these two. Oh, he hit me. My arms are injured. Hit him. Ah. Bitch. Ooh. Injured his legs.
Tools of the Inquisition can fail.
Oh, only 4% now. Well, in that case, we don't need to do it.
Following the plan.
Heal up a little bit. What is this? Targeted disability suffers a criminal blinded negative effect. Ooh, let's try it.
Executing.
Did it work? I don't know. There's a little bit too much dialogue there. So his legs are injured. Veil degradation. When psychers reach deeper into the warp to power their abilities, the veil between it and reality is gradually degraded. The worse the degradation, the higher the chance psychic powers will trigger psychic phenomena or perils of the warp. To learn more, click L. I clicked L, nothing happened. I mean, it got him down pretty good. And both of these guys are blinded. I don't think he is though. So, did it happen? That was weird. The thing about the Psyker though, what the hell? There's ghosts or something. I don't know. The thing about the Psykers, I mean, they do the staff stuff though, I guess. But everything does psychic degradation besides this. So I don't know. Alright, let's see. Oh, she has a toxin grenade. Okay. I don't think she could, yeah, she can't throw it all the way there, but... Let's see, it costs 2 AP. Okay, so it costs 2 AP. And that's the AP. Okay, so they're not mutual. Actually, she has the flamer, so besides the grenade, she kind of needs to stay close. I think she could burn him. And he can move up here and shoot down. Alright, so my guy, I think he needs to get away as far away as he can. Oh, he has no, or no, he doesn't have much. Oh, I see. No, who, oh no, this is, okay, this is this guy. Over penetration chance, hit chance, recoil, fire rate, max range, burst fire. If we did this. Do bullet storm and torso injury. Defense defended against the attack and took no damage. Defense is one of the most effective ways to avoid damage, but it is difficult to increase its value. And it does not protect the unit against all types of attacks. Okay. Got him down to only 4 though. Wow, they killed me. It's crazy to think those 2 guys up there were really the only issue. Oh, they killed him too. Yeah, wow. 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 So with her, why can't she do any of these? Oh, okay, when there's melee people adjacent. Oh, when these get turned on, you don't have to do them every time. Oh, and he can hit us. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's the veil degradation. Okay. I want to end it just to see. Same thing, yeah. well. Might be able to penetrate and get him as well. Yeah. Over penetration. I'm surprised they miss that as often as they do. Okay, so they're too far away, I'm guessing. Oh, I should have done this. You can see way better. Oh, that's the armor. I'm stupid. That was a waste. Damn. What's this? Can no longer use attacking abilities on current turn. Okay. Oh, I guess if you're not in range, you just won't hit them. But he'll die anyway. Oh wait, because I don't want to hit her. So close. Really? Oh, we're all up. Okay. Capture the thieves. Removing critical effects. Once combat is over, one stage of any critical effects is removed from each body part of each party member automatically. The remaining stages will be removed with a medkit. Okay. Only melted fragments remain upon the pulpit. Another relic of the Imperium has perished, taking with it a spark of faith. I, General Eldrick, demand an immediate report on this incident. His gaze darts from the charred corpse to the pulpit. Martyr's blood. Is that Vicar Sectum Nersavius? I'm sorry, but the relic could not be saved. This man stole and destroyed the relic. I have dealt with the thieves. You can handle the rest by yourselves. Oh, so we didn't get the relic. Stole and destroyed it. Well, at least the loss of the relic will not affect the progress of the festivities. Though such a tragedy is an ill omen, may the God Emperor have mercy on us. Damn. I completely forgot about the 5-turn thing. Damn.
Never still for long.
I do want to redo that though, and see if I can't do it better. I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna end this here, and I'm gonna actually try to redo this and see if I can't do a better job. So, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye. Alright guys, so I'm deciding to continue, because that was only about an hour, and these I like to be a little longer. But I tried this fight like 5 more times. I switched up some of the stuff they have. I gave my dude these glasses that I had, because that's awareness, that doesn't have anything to do with the combat, but I gave him this howler grenade. Then I think she already had the toxic grenade. I gave him this because that increases his defense. He has a grenade, and then for him I gave him a helmet, and I tried this out because it does spontaneous combustion, and where we were is a lot of burning, whereas this one you get Siphon Life. Siphon Life is cool, but I think spontaneous combustion worked really well there, because if you could have 3 or 4 enemies on fire, and then that did a lot more damage to them. And then these boots we don't have. I think we need a person. But I tried this fight like 5 or 6 more times, and I almost got there one time, but I think we either like my guy needs better weapons, she might need something else than a flamer, because they both can't, like, he can't kill anybody one shot unless he melees them. Well, he can kill like the people that kill themselves, he can kill them, but he actually is the GOAT for that one. But yeah, let's go ahead and explore a little bit more. I want to come back to that. And I think up here is where I wanted to go, because that's a small room. I want to come back to that fight and see if we can do it without painting by an unknown artist. Having the mace destroyed. Alright, what do we got here? Canoness Marcella. Keeping her chin slightly raised, the tall woman looks down at you. Her bulky, pure white power armor reflects the undulating flames of the candles, which in turn seem to create a shining halo around her head, reminiscent of certain depictions of Saint Celestine. Her face still retains traces of youth, but the canoness of the Adeptus Sororitas levels the piercing eye of a wise old woman at you. For a moment you get the impression that the corner of her mouth is curled in disdain, but it is nothing more than a trick of the light. Greetings, agent of the Golden Throne. Allow me to apologize for Sister Corine's temper once more. Please don't harbor a grudge against her. She was following orders. Fingers clad in ceramite gauntlets form the Aquila with incredible grace. Canoness Marcella of the Order of the Sacred Rose, by the will of the God Emperor, my sisters and I have arrived at this celebration to ensure the protection of his servants and to fulfill our holy mission, to seek out and purge the heretic. She inclines her head only slightly, but the gesture is worth more than the deepest of bows. You can bow our head. Bow deeply. The God Emperor protects Canoness Marcella. It is a great honor to meet you. I am Elijah, here to provide palace security during the festivities. Or, the God Emperor protects Canoness. The Tyrantine Cabal has sent me here to provide security during the festivities. Great honor. Will your Inquisitor be joining us, Acolyte? She shifts her gaze to one of the Celestians, but the latter only shakes her head in response. Canoness Marcella shows no outward sign of disappointment, only the shape of her cheekbones grows sharper as she clenches her teeth. I must say, I thought that since the Tyrantine Cabal had decided to meddle, they would send an Inquisitor. Apparently Anton Zur believes that Lady Oleanthe's presence in the palace is enough to ward off any potential danger to the loyal servants of the Imperium. I do not share his optimism, especially now, when the situation on Scintilla is so precarious. But neither do I see the need for your presence when the palace is already being guarded by my sisters and me. When the Canoness looks you over, a shadow crosses her face, as if the very sight of you offends her. But the phantom of displeasure is immediately dispelled by a reassuring half-smile. Still, in the end, you are merely following orders. I suggest we leave it at that. I invited you here to apologize for my sister's behavior, and that matter is now settled. But perhaps you have questions. I will do my best to answer them, for we have all been brought to the palace by a common cause, to ensure that the festivities in honor of Saint Sibelius proceed without incident. May I ask you for blessing, Canoness Marcella? She takes a step towards you and places a hand, clad in a heavy armored gauntlet, on your shoulder. In the name of the Golden Throne and of Sibelius, the Infallible, receive his light and carry into the darkness. May your weapon never falter as you fight his enemies. May your soul withstand corruption and temptation. May his light guide your path. The Emperor protects. What is the celebration we will be watching over? The celebration in honor of Saint Sibelius will last for 7 Scintillian days. Throughout the hive, there will be liturgies and services where the lay people can partake in the grace of the God Emperor. It will all conclude with the ceremony of the Invocatum Sanctus in the chapel of the Lucid Palace. Such reminders are necessary for those whose wills are weak, especially now, when the connection to Holy Terra has been lost and people are losing their faith. Do you watch over every festivity of this kind personally? She gives you a faint, cold smile. No. While it is a rare occurrence, I do occasionally escort high-ranking servants of the Ecclesiarchy during public ceremonies when they require our protection. On some days it is simply a matter of tradition, but at other times it becomes a necessity. You mentioned that Scintilla is going through troubled times. Could you elaborate? What is happening here? Across the planet, heresy is taking hold. People have lost their faith, and they have watered the seeds of impiety within themselves. Sibelius is no exception. Only recently we eliminated a hotbed of profaners on the lower levels of the Hive City. The Hab Zone was overrun with mutants, Xenos, and Daemon worshippers, and the Vox Hailers were broadcasting nothing but the sounds of excruciating torture. In the end, the Silenza Sectoris was given to the sacred fire. It was the last mercy we could grant its inhabitants. And yet unrest is now growing in these spires as well. This is no coincidence, Elijah. Someone is trying to strike at the heart of Scintilla to foment discord in Sibelius. The Ecclesiarchy is concerned about this, and that means we are concerned as well. I hate saying my own name, so I probably won't do it anymore. Do you think there are many heretics in the spires as among the uneducated rabble? For a time, Marcella is silent. The only sounds in the hall are the crackling of torches and your own heartbeat. At last she speaks. Look around you. We wage an endless war, one with no hope of victory. Corruption takes root in every person. But here in the spires it flourishes. Just look at the extravagant halls, the ornate dress of the nobles, their expensive jewelry, their perfectly groomed faces. Is this your idea of righteousness? Heresy prowls the shadows of the spires. There is a traitor among the palace guests, and every breath this backstabber takes reminds me that I am failing him by allowing this heretic to tread on Scintilla's ground. But not for much longer. After the Invocatum Sanctus, all secrets will be laid bare. I will see to it. She says these last words almost in a whisper, as if making a promise to herself. You talk about the spires like they're a den of vice, but Scintilla is more than just this one place. Oh shit. All of Scintilla is rife with depravity. My sisters and I have traveled to many corners of the Imperium, and I have realized one thing. The harder the lives of the lay people, the closer and more terrifying the death that awaits them. The stronger their faith becomes. But here, she wrinkles her nose as if at an unpleasant smell. Yet when you blink, the expression vanishes, and Marcella's face is nothing but an impassive mass of calm. A fish rots from the head. Look at who holds power in Sibyllis. These Scintillian Fusiliers, the off-world Adeptus Mechanicus, the noble houses of the spires. She utters the last phrase with evident disdain. The Fusiliers. Can Imperial Guardsmen truly be that bad? The Fusiliers are elite guards at the beck and call of the nobles. The houses send their spoon-fed offspring to join regiments that never leave Scintilla. You are mistaken if you believe they are ordinary guardsmen of the Astra Militarum. They are spoiled upstarts, stationed only to guard their family's secrets. My sisters recently had to pass judgment on a number of deserters who had fled their ranks. Their Lord General later presumed to complain that the execution was carried out without her sanction. But we know all too well that the retribution for the heresy of cowardice brooks no delay. So we got a lead, Lord General Odom. Were branded as heretics and publicly executed by the Adeptus Sororitas without the Lord General's permission. I'm guessing we can get him as a companion. What did the Adeptus Mechanicus do to earn such great wrath from you? The Omnissiah sect. Marcella hisses venomously, but then collects herself. The machine cult possesses knowledge that is incomprehensible to the average servant of the Imperium. At times, that knowledge borders on heresy. At other times, it crosses that line entirely. It is no wonder that Fabricator General Hecatus Prime deals only with servants of the machine cult. He claims that we, the uninitiated into the grimy secrets of Mars, are unfit even for the simplest duties. But I see the truth. It is merely a ruse to hide his designs from the eyes of the Ecclesiarchi, lead acquired Fabricator General. You're too strict with the nobles of Sibyllis. Too strict? She utters the words as if she could taste them. For generations, the noble houses have been hiding their dirty secrets well, but they have grown complacent and abandoned all caution. Holy Terra has always been distant. Now that Calixtus has been cut off from it altogether, the nobles have taken to imagining themselves the rulers of this world, accountable to no one in life or death. But they are mistaken, and their pride will lead them to perdition immediately. I long held hope that Maris hacks would bridle these bare-faced reprobates, but I was mistaken. Rumors have reached me of a suspicious artifact that may well be of Xeno's origin. It is said that the Lord Calixtus hides it here, within the palace. Worse still, he attempted to bribe me with some trifle in hopes of buying my silence. He ordered a bottle of apparently precious amasec to be delivered to me. I am told this bottle only recently entered his collection. Why part with such a prize if not to influence the Order of the Sacred Rose and avert my gaze? Clue acquired mysterious artifact, and then lead for Calixtus Merrick's hope. You suspect there will be an attack during the celebration. Is that why you joined the Overwatch, isn't it? That is why you joined the Overwatch, isn't it? She gives a brief nod. Someone's malicious will is manipulating events in Sibelius. It is my duty to discover what is happening and root out the source of the corruption. If I am correct, the upcoming celebration is the ideal time for them to strike, and when the enemy reveals themselves, my sisters and I will be ready. Malicious will, do you have any idea who might be behind all this? In my dreams, the God Emperor left me a warning: death, destruction, a decisive battle. I do not know from whom the threat stems, but we will be ready when it comes. Thank you. This has been enlightening. Canoness? You are interrupted by the voice of a sister, audible through the vox built into Marcella's helmet. The Pontifex is trying to gain an audience again. The rest is drowned out by a burst of static. Enough. Tell Cardius that we have nothing further to discuss. With these words, Marcella abruptly ends the communication. Judging by the look on her face as she glances at you, the Canoness would have preferred this exchange to remain private. Please forgive my bluntness, servant of the Golden Throne. The Pontifex can be overly zealous when it comes to carrying out sacred ceremonies. Lead acquire guest testimonies. You don't get along with the Pontifex, do you? Her lips tighten into a narrow line, and she replies evasively. These are affairs of the Ecclesiarchy Acolyte, and they are none of your concern. May I ask you some questions about your order, Canoness? My order? Well, you may. A sister of the Sacred Rose is working with the Tyrantine Cabal. Do you know her? Sister Septima is a trusted ally of Inquisitor Al-Subay. Once, at his behest, she eliminated an Inquisitor who had succumbed to the temptations of power and crossed the line of heresy. I pray that the need for such action never arises again, but Al-Subay's sanction proves that this was a righteous deed. She presses her rosarius against her chest and closes her eyes, her lip moving in silent appeal. When she opens her eyes again, her resolute gaze pierces you. But I am at ease knowing that my sister's hand will not waver before the enemy, even if he or she takes on the guise of an ally. Hammer grunts in approval, but does not interrupt the Canoness. Can you tell me what the Order of the Sacred Rose is? The Order of the Sacred Rose is one of the oldest among the Adeptus Sororitas. We revere Saint Arabella, who was one of the 6 closest companions of Alicia Dominica, our first and most venerated saint. Alicia Dominica led us to the purification of the Ecclesiarchy and played a crucial role in founding the sisterhood. What is your mission? We are one of the most ancient orders in the Imperium, and thus our sacred mission is to keep the faith pure. Where others bend, we remain steadfast. She claps the hilt of her power sword, and your gaze involuntarily shifts to the reflections dancing on the gilded surface of the Aquila pommel. Quietly but with emphasis, the sister adds, "We are the vengeful sword of the Golden Throne." How would you describe the relationship between the Sacred Rose and the Inquisition of Calixtus? The Canoness froze her brow, her face taking on an expression worthy of being immortalized on a battle standard as it radiates fierce majesty. We all serve the God Emperor, but the Sisters of Battle never forget that any deviation from his word is heresy. Inquisitors walk on the edge of the abyss facing the enemy, studying them, even speaking their language, and it is all too easy for them to lose their footing. So, of course, we have nothing for Xenos, Hybris, whatever, but we have a little bit for this. You speak as though all Inquisitors were heretics. I assure you, within the Tyrantine Cabal, there are those who stay true to the Imperial Creed. Her lips curve into a condescending smile. You are young, Acolyte. Your faith is praiseworthy, but in time you will come to understand the nature of the organization to which you belong, and that understanding will change you. We get +2 to these. Thank you for answering my questions, Canoness. She simply nods and accepts your gratitude in silence. Thank you for your time, Canoness. I must go now. Canoness Marcella bows her head slightly in farewell, a shadow falling across her face and hiding her sharp gaze from you. Go, Acolyte. Holy shit, that was a lot. That was almost 20 minutes of just reading her dialogue. Oh, he has no armor. I was like, why is that like that? Alright.
Reconnoitering.
So... okay, if we go over here, yeah, let's go through there, see what all that is. We also have this to the right. What's the docks? Alright, so yeah, let's go in here, because that seems to be... a spot that doesn't just go somewhere else. Can we open this door? No.
At once.
Yeah, so we got some loot. Right. The vid screen reads, you have the pleasure of viewing the aggro inventory. Got a tech priest. Thermoregulation cogitator. Attempt to input a random access code at random. No.
No sense in delaying.
Okay, he doesn't talk to anybody. Greenhouse central cogitator. Activate the emergency climate control. Open the rare sea vault. No, I don't think I want to do any of that right now.
Adequate.
Behind the fog glass, a metallic object resembling a data key is barely discernible within a layer of humus.
Tread carefully.
Why? What do we see?
Keeping my eyes open.
We'll save just in case. Listen closely to the suspicious gate grate. Hot, humid air arises from the grate, and a faint grinding noise can be heard from the shaft, periodically giving way to a monotonous knocking sound. Estimate where the shaft might lead to. Most likely this part of the Agra Conservatory's ventilation system, and the shaft branches out under the floor, connecting to the domes that house the various plants. Open the grate. Something large is stirring down below, under the pile of moldering soil and leaves. Athletics 50, extract the troublemaker. Failed. Let's reload. That is one thing that I can really appreciate about games like this, is that you can save and just reload immediately if something fails. I like that. Some people don't, but it's there for a reason. Oh. Let's go grab this real quick. Report page. Noted, the thermal sensors of the chlorophedia dome have been adjusted. The machine spirits will no longer raise an alarm when the lower temperature limit is reached. Praise be to the O Messiah. Okay. Who's there? There's no answer, but the strange noises continue. Whoever it is, they are not concerned about being detected. Succeeded. A powerful heave, and the contents of the shaft spill out with a nauseating sloshing sound. The sludge drains away, revealing a servitor. It stares at you blankly for a few seconds, then shambles away. Report to the Chief Tech Warden that the servitor has been found in the greenhouse shaft. This violates regulations governing the maintenance. Oh, okay.
still for long.
Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything else. Okay, they can't go down those. There's these two things, but I don't know if I should do anything with those, so we will not for right now. Got the Inquisitor Journal. Let's check this out. Only to the servants of the machine cult, considering lay people too incompetent for even the simplest of tasks. Mysterious artifact. Lord General Odom, yeah. Need more about that. Soldiers from the fuselage are branded as heretics and publicly executed by it. Yeah. Got test ceremonies. Report to Chief Tech Warden. Yeah. Shit. I don't remember where he is.
At once.
Let's see. Yeah, it's to the docks. Chief Tech Warden. Alright, so we just go all the way to the right. Then we'll come back down there. That's Captain Ismar. Ah. The servitor unit has been returned, its algorithms will be adjusted, and it will resume its duties of restoring air filter functionality. It must be emphasized that preventing incidents that may affect the laypeople's respiratory systems as a result of an unforeseen intrusion of toxic agents from outside the palace walls is a high priority objective. The beneficial deed of the agent of the Holy Inquisition has been recorded in the archives. Lathworld's fleet. We got 10, report. How did your servitor end up in the greenhouse shaft? With a probability of 98.36%, it is likely that an unknown malevolent agent has altered the servitor's protocols, ushering it away from the palace corridors and into the maintenance tunnels. From there, the servitor entered the greenhouse shaft. The purpose of this sabotage is unknown, but its very fact induces anger. As an agent of the Inquisition, I request access to the Agra Conservatory's technical rooms. I call to you, machine spirits, guardians of gate number D-14-D-05, subsection OTP-3, remote lock release ritual completed. The path is now open. Cool.
Moving.
And to the left. Did I talk to him? No trespassers? Okay. Probably did. Ooh, magazines. Plasma cells. There's General Odom. With all due respect, I am busy at the moment setting up the perimeter. We can speak later. Now the docks, I believe, is where the crash would be that we have to inspect.
Keeping my eyes open.
A slight rustling sound comes from the crate, followed by silence. The nearest fusilier grimly pushes a comm bead into his ear, completely absorbed in conversation. Peer inside through a crack. Through the dim light seeping into the crate, you see the pale face of a man. He presses a finger to his lips, imploringly. Who are you? Roland Clagan. Please keep your voice down, for throne's sake. I just want to attend the celebration. I am Roland of House Clegan. We have become so poor that I have to polish my own boots. This is the last family heirloom I have left. Take it, but do not give me away. A gilded chrono drops from the crack of your feet. Take chrono. Guardsmen, deliver this crate to the palace uninspected. Inquisition's orders. We could pass it back. Make sure this crate reaches the palace without complications. Inquisitor's orders. We get that. Engraving oh, it's just for selling. Okay, well, we'll keep it. Pass the chrono back. Guardsmen, make sure the crate reaches the palace without complications. Inquisitor's orders. Reputation. I mean, why not, you know? Hey, 2 more grenades, that'll help us out.
Never still for long.
Alright, let's see about possibly going to the docks. Yep, okay, so here's all the stuff to investigate. Another repair kit.
Always on the move.
Oh, where are you guys going? The pilot's mangled remains undoubtedly belong to Lady Alliance. Goddamn it. Search it. Melted Vox. A massive warped metal in crates form impenetrable wall of wreckage. Ooh, clear the rubble with athletics.
Best to try a different approach.
I doubt we'll get this one, but we can try. I'm wondering, does that just make it an easier path to get over here? I think it's the only path.
It'll work next time.
Alright. I actually did it. I was very surprised. It took quite a bit, like 6 tries.
That's once.
Whoops. Alright, nothing else up here. Hey, more fire grenades. And we'll save after doing that because vast rows of docks vanishing into the distance stand, ready to host hundreds of vessels and thousands of guests arriving at the Lucid Palace. Squeeze through the crevice.
It'll work.
God damn it.
Time.
It's 50%, so I'm assuming we'll have a much easier time to do this than the other thing.
No sense in delay.
Got it.
Effective as always.
Save it again. Debris. Go back through. Don't need to pass the thing to go back through, so that's good. Oh. Traps. There's a trap ahead. If a character enters the trap's area of effect or fails the test to disarm it, it will trigger and deal damage to all characters within its area of effect. Click the trap to disarm it. If a dotted line extends from the trap, it can be disarmed using the control panel at the end of that line. Oh, we have demolition 100. Trap can't be disarmed directly. You stupid bitch.
Tread carefully.
Oh, there's something there too. We may just have to do it. I don't know what that is. Ah. Can I throw? Can't shoot anything. You can't throw anything, so I can't like throw a grenade on it. But... Okay. How would I get over there? Okay, he can just go over. Whatever. How? Why can't I see those? Ooh, this is for Ogren. Roaring Fear. Each target affected by shockwave shot suffers -1 morale.
Never still for long.
Okay, I guess that's it for this room. I mean, not really much to investigate. It was just a lot of skill checks, really. Uninvited improvised noble tried to attend the celebration by hiding. Okay. Yeah. A report on the completed inspection must be filled. Quote, intolerance is the foundation of duty. Okay, so report on the docks. Return to Lady Oleanth, who... Maybe we can talk to him as well. There she is. Alright. So, we need to go all the way down to Rathbone, all the way down. So, yeah, I don't like the turn around to the right. I think the map could use a little bit of maybe not work, but just quality of life stuff. Unless I'm just not realizing you can zoom out and actually move the map, which could be the case. It very well could be. Have you discovered something important, Acolyte, or is there no cause for concern? In that case, it is time to join the festive procession. My inspection of the palace is complete. At present, there is no confirmation of there being a heretic threat. The inspection is complete. Blatant negligence reigns in the palace, and the security measures taken by the Fusiliers are simply shameful. No. There's no way we actually completed it because we still have those people, because I didn't kill them. Oh, let's go back and grab that loot.
Never still for long.
Yeah, because we haven't killed those dudes. Well, we do have more
No sense in delaying.
Grenades now, so we could try and do that, because grenades really did help. We still have that section as well. Oh, that's zoom out. Okay. Okay, so you can zoom all the way out. Gotcha. We've already been to the docks. That's the only one of those. This is to the fight. And so, yeah, this is the only spot over here. Alright. So we'll go search over there. And then, if we don't find anything else, we will do the fight. I like how fast that you can actually move throughout the place. listen. Gossipy servant. When is the Lord Captain going to leave the palace? She's got her own ship, but she's still here, even walks around wherever she pleases. She's a guest, and yet she acts like she owns the place. Often leaves palace and does as she pleases. And her demands. She expects to be treated better than Lord Hax himself. Let's pray after our shift that the God Emperor finally calls his anointed one to her duty. Somewhere in another sector, I hope. Okay, so where are we? Got some loot right there. Fine-tuned. That's just a cell.
Seen it. Reconnoitering.
Pushing oil. This kind of mineral oil is used by servants to give expensive wooden furniture a polished shine.
Keeping my eyes open.
Mopping the hall floor. After a break and I started to feel faint and on the tight side. Today, though, it was a breeze. I just took a deep breath and cleaned the entire hall. How are they getting up there? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. The mechanism emits a monotonous, barely audible hum. Interesting. Pick that up.
No sense in delaying.
See if we can do this first try. Oh, they climb up here. Do that. I wonder if they just put it across here.
Effective as always.
Hey. Alright. I don't know really what use that is. Considering you can get up here anyway.
Moving.
Alright, I guess let's go do the fight. There is change. Yeah, okay. So there's that one dude who it's like, come back later. General O'Dam, let's talk to him real quick as well. See if we can get him to join our party. I don't know if you can only have 4 or if you can have more. Oh, we can listen in there. Send 12 men to the upper halls and 5 to guard the tech chambers. If the cogs start complaining, send them straight to me, and for the love of all the saints' blood, put the crate somewhere out of sight. If I may ask, Lord General, sir, what's in the crate? Promethium, power packs, or weaponry? Where should it be delivered? To my private chambers. It's a gift from the Lord Calixus. Centillion noble etiquette dictates that he send any guest of his some expensive treat, and I, as you can see, am a guest. I'm sure Marius would love to snub this time-worn custom, but it would damage his family name and cause a stir. And scandals interfere with his... Oh, never mind that. Just get on with it. Celebration is over. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and there's nothing on the docks.
Still for long.
There. Alright, so... if we look at what we have... because weapon-wise, this is the best thing for him because... oh no, we do have a sniper. Light two-handed, 12 to 15, plus 8 for vitals. Better hit chance. Same rate of fire, way better range. Precise shots with this weapon force the target to make an additional test to avoid a critical effect. The target must make it even if its armor durability is more than 0. Let's put this on there. Yeah, so we need that dude. Grenade. Oh, what's these? Ogrim. Each target affected by shockwave shots suffers. We don't have anything to do shockwave. Okay, so I think that's it. She has the toxic grenade. I don't want to switch her out with from the flammer just because our psyker can do so much damage. I may switch him out though so that he doesn't have the grenade. But I don't. So he can't move very far. So having 3 grenades actually might benefit him greatly. He's got the fire grenades. We got 3 of those as well. She's got the 1 toxic grenade, and he has the 2 howler grenades. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this within the turns allotted. I think that's the first, maybe the second time I've actually failed at that, so he's gonna go, and then one of the snipers is gonna go, so he kills himself. Yeah, so... so for her, She does have decent movement as well, but I want to get her somewhere where she can get like a wide range of people. He actually can't move very far, so he's useless. He won't be able to get up here in time. Because the reason why I want people to get up here is because these snipers don't move. And they can do serious damage to our guys. So I'm going to put him right there. And the Psyker, he can move quite a bit. The only reason he can't move very far right here is because I think he's the furthest back. Put him right there. We'll try this one out. And then over here, you can't actually get to them unless you destroy this cover. So this is our best bet. The only thing that sucks is these two things. They can be destroyed, but sometimes they really get in the way. Alright, so with us, let's go ahead and get as far as we can.
Come on, May.
Alright, so. Are we far enough? No.
Can't we go?
We can't do a precision shot with armor, I don't think. Yeah, because he still has armor. We can't really do a precision shot. Well, we can. But, so this will take him down to half. Take his armor and him down to half. Might as well. Oh, behind cover and cannot be targeted. Okay.
With purpose.
Really? You hit that? Of course. See, and that's the thing too. When you miss that first shot, that's a whole extra turn. Them doing this is preferred because I just move my guys away from them. So that's another reason why I put these guys right next to them, so they won't shoot. They'll just do that. He'll probably shoot. Alright, it's our guy. Let's see. Let's get you there. Why can't he do this as well? He has 2 action points. It costs 1. I don't know. Oh, he actually is gonna run over there and try to shoot. That's weird. Injured his arms, that's not great. So we're not gonna do it, probably. And then I like to use this one. Because you have to kill everybody in the 4 turns. She can get... I don't think she can get all of them. Where's the wide radius? Yeah, she'll only be able to get those 2. Damn. Oh, might as well. And he'll die just because he's gonna kill himself. Oh yes, you can only do I forgot, you can only do a grenade or a shot. I don't know why he killed him. Maybe because he was set to kill himself.
Even the tools of the Inquisition can fail.
They injured my head.
I'll make it. This will have to suffice.
I should have moved up a little bit because then I could blind him. He's dead. Alright. Oh, he only had the 1 grenade? So... wait. Why don't they just have all the grenades? That's so strange to me. Very strange. Because I figured they just had all the grenades. Thought you were gonna hit him as well, buddy.
This is untimely.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any more of those.
The veil is tearing.
Say yeah, now it's 0. Damn it. I'm gonna try a few more times and see if I can get it, so.
No sense
Alright,
in
so I've
delay.
tried a few times and still just don't think I have the right stuff to properly do it, maybe. I'm not sure. I might just have like some people not, you know, with the right stuff. But I'm doing this. The howlers don't really do much. She's fine with what she's got. Instead of this med kit, since for some reason they only hold the 1, I just give him another grenade. And then he doesn't have a health kit, so I give him the last one of those. So. And we just go in. So we'll do the fight and then finish up looting in here with the other conversation and all that. And then we'll go tell the lady, I guess. Damn it. You get no experience when that fails. I want to try one more time, just because if I'm gonna do the fight, I want that to fail so I get the most experience. I know this is just the beta, and when I finally do play the actual game, I'm just gonna be redoing this anyway. But I don't think I saved. Yeah. Like with him, as long as he doesn't like get those real big guys around him, I don't really need a med kit on him. Damn it, just keeps failing. That sucks, but at least we get first go. Alright, so my guy can only get there. Yeah, because these guys just have too much health. I don't have anything besides the Psyker that could get them down a little bit quicker. And I need him to focus on the snipers so they don't come after us. Unfortunately, like I said, they're behind these two, so my guy, even though he has a sniper, his first go can't hit any of these guys. He will get to go first, so I can actually probably run him down there. Let's get her right there. He might just be able to take out these two right away. Ooh, the Psyker doesn't get to go for a while. But those guys are last, so. Alright, if I get here, I might be able, see, that's the thing, the line of sight, I hit that thing. So maybe here's a better option. I do have the fire grenade, so. 88%. That works.
It will be.
Yeah, there we go. Only 14. Damn. What's this one? Bow Storm. Twice, but two. Let's try that out. Damn. That's alright. I was gonna. Okay, good. I like when they do that because they basically waste. You know, they're gonna die the next turn. Damn, him being there's a pretty big problem, to be honest. Which means I may go ahead. May just toss this at him. Because these guys end up being the biggest problem for these guys, because they just can deal a lot of health. Alright, that's good. He'll shoot. Okay. He'll go. No, he's gonna shoot. Missed. That's interesting. I did not think he was gonna shoot. Damn, he can't go. Oh, fuck. See, that fucked me up right there. Him running all the way over here screwed me. Because now I can't get the Psyker to him. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely won't be able to do this one. Only a 52% chance. Alright, injured his torso.
The rail is tearing! This is undone. Still in the fight.
Our legs are injured, but we can still move a good distance.
Making haste.
He's still too far to blind?
It's futile.
What? That's weird. Oh, that gets her. There we go. She won't be able to get both of them. But if she just gets as far away from him, that might work. He's gonna explode. Oh shit, I didn't realize what the toxin. Oh. Well, he's out of the way. Unfortunately, there's a ton of fire. Damn, that's a lot of fire. Oh, damn. Wonder why he left. Well, they both missed, so that's good.
Seize the moment!
Oh, they're both dead. I didn't realize. That sucks. We didn't get it, but...
Come what may.
Oh, well.
Inquisitorial
It was just in
punishment,
case he
sir.
went before then. It's too close. Damn. Can I get both of them? Alright, well, she'll kill him. That sucks. We were so close. Really?
The Immaterium seeds!
We were so close. One turn away. Damn. That sucks. Damn. Damn. Oh, he still got... I could have swore he used a grenade. Guess not. Palace servants claim that Espis Corda often visits the palace and does... Okay. So that's the thing about, Mace was stolen. The leader claimed that he alone could protect the relic from some mysterious enemies of humanity who he believed had corrupted Aulus until the palace. I would love to do it, but when the game comes out, I will not rest until I do that. Glory to the Emperor. Yes.
At once.
Oh, now I can zoom out with the mouse. Before I couldn't. Got a great hammer. A couple of snipers, some regular armor, and fire grenade. Alright, that seems to be everything. I guess now we'll just go back to Lady Rathbone. That sucks. That battle, I mean, it went way better that time than when we originally did it. But it sucks. We were one turn away. Alright. My inspection is complete. Blatant negligence reigns in the palace, and the security measures taken by Fusiliers is simply shameful. My inspection of the palace is complete. At present, there is no confirmation of there being a heretic threat. Even if you have found nothing for now, be patient. Bide your time. It is either the reckless or the desperate who strike first. The traitors will expose themselves only when they believe our vigilance has waned. Now, Acolyte. It is time to join the procession. Follow me. Okay. Incident 1, Day 1. The Servo Osorium records the interior of the chapel. Pontifex Cardius stands behind the altar. Flanked by Canoness Marcella and her Celestians, the tolling of a bell is audible. The Acolyte's retinue sits in the middle row alongside Inquisitor Olanth Rathbone. The solemn rite opens with an invocation to the duty owed to the God Emperor, after which the priests pass immense banners embroidered with litanies over the congregation. The people bow their heads in reverence. The Acolyte notes that an unknown Lucidian seated in the row before him is exhibiting suspicious behavior, glancing about furtively, biting her lips, trembling faintly. Archivist note. The woman suddenly produces an injector, high Thirdo disguises an ornament from her hair. The Acolyte decides to, with a sleight of hand, swiftly and silently secure the potentially hazardous item. Oh, that's the best one we got. Succeeded. With a single motion, takes possession of the injector. The woman turns, but the suspicious item is already concealed, and the Acolyte has bowed his head in prayer. The Lucidian, in a fit of neurotic distress, scratches her arms until they bleed, then rises and departs the chapel, becoming an object of public scorn. Incident 2, Day 8. The Servo Osorium conducts a picked recording from above, capturing a vast procession along the palace concourse. Following tradition, the participants of the sacred rite proceed on foot in emulation of Saint Sibelius, who marched to his final battle against the enemies of humanity, bearing his personal standard before him. Archivist. The solemn train is led by a mobile chapel, followed by Governor Hack surrounded by his bodyguards. The Acolyte and his retinue move at a distance behind a group of high-ranking dignitaries. The cavalcade is brought up by a column of tanks. The moment can be seen when Pontifex Cardius stumbles and fails to hold onto the banner bearing the image of Saint Sibelius. It falls onto the people below, and screams are heard. Those at the rear of the march begin to panic, triggering a stampede. The Acolyte attempts to mobility, push through to the high-ranking guests to shield them from a potential assassination. And we fail, of course. The Acolyte is not physically prepared for this maneuver, and his actions only add to the confusion. Several people run after him directly to where many of the scintilla's foremost dignitaries are standing. Acolyte Hamer Devos takes charge of the situation, combining threats, physical force, and shots fired into the air from his heavy caliber weapon. He compels the surrounding mob to cease their commotion. Incident 3, Day 14. I believe this is the final day. The picked recording captures the main plaza of the spires and a statue of the God Emperor that reaches up to the hive's Enviro Dome. As its base, a platform has been constructed for the burning of cultists, witches, and sorcerers who sided with the ruinous powers. The heretics are bound in chains bearing purity seals, and massive cranial restraints prevents the use of psychic abilities. In the stands, with a commanding view of the execution site, a delegation of the Adepta Sororitas can be observed, led by Canoness Marcella and the Lord General of the Scintillan Fusiliers, Scintillan, Detecta Odom. The Acolyte is engaged in audio surveillance of an argument between the two servants of the Imperium. They are debating whose subordinates should have the order to shoot to kill in the event that a certain highly dangerous witch bypasses the defensive protocols. Following the duty of an agent of the Inquisition, I volunteered to burn the heretic himself, which we have 100%. Sets out to interrogate the witch about her knowledge of forbidden lore. Or we could do Lore Heresy. Decides to inspect the security measures taken against the heretic. Well, we have 0 with this. Let's just go to metal. Amid the clamor of the faithful, the acolyte anoints the witch with sanctified promethium and accepts the ceremonial flamer from the Acceleraches. The heretic unleashes a sigh, shriek, but the name of the God Emperor on his lips, withstands the sorcery and directs the nozzle at the condemned. A purifying blaze immolates her, and we get +4 for that one. Tongues of flame leap skyward, the shrieks of the witches and the black smoke heralding that hive Sibelius has been cleansed of cultist filth. The crowd descends into a religious ecstasy, offering their hands and faces to be branded by the white-hot seals of the Ecclesiarchy, imprinted with the Aquila. As the festival draws to a close, the acolyte returns to the Lucid Palace. Interesting. We failed one, unfortunately. And we all have level ups. So, let's check this. During the procession, ponder experience. After stumbling, drop the banner. Yeah, that thing that's the one we failed on, I think. Wait for the festivities to end. Tells us just a heretical cell intends to attack during the festivities. Oh, okay, yeah. Blood of the Martyr. Okay. So, we're going to end it here. When we come back, we'll level up and do all the other stuff. We're right here. We got some loot. I know we didn't miss it, so I think it's new. What? Why does it say we didn't go in here? That's weird. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day, and I'll see ya.